Hi, welcome to the vlog. Today we're going to discuss about the cameras that I use. Well, a few months ago, I was searching and researching for the right camera that I'm going to use for these vlogs. I'm really searching for the good camera at the same time, something that will fit my budget. Choosing the right camera is really hard. There are so many brands out there and each brand has their best cameras and they have advertised them so well. So let me show you how I find the right camera for me. The quest for the best camera I will use for vlogging. So camera, it has to be mirrorless. And it has to be 4K at least, because even our cell phones are using 4K technologies right now. So how much more with the camera? I wanted to have this professional look. I have been with a camera that is a mirrorless. It was small and people actually think that I'm just using point and shoot camera. So I think a professional looking camera will be good for me. And last but not the least, the price has to be affordable, which would fit my budget. That's my quest in getting the right camera. So after I made that list, I went from one store to another looking for the best price that I can get, until one day I saw in Facebook a great big sale. And that's where I bought my first camera that I'll be using for my vlog. The Fujifilm X-T2. It's bulky, it's mirrorless, and it's 4K. Now, what is the problem with the X-T2? Internal stabilization? Well, I don't think that's a problem because, if you really want our videos to be stabilized, we are definitely be going for stabilizers, right? We're not going to use the cameras alone, so you will really use a stabilizer. So why would that be a problem to you? And what I had with it is the 18 by 135 millimeter lens. It's big. It has this different focal lengths from 18 to 23 to 35 to 55 to 70, 100, and 135. I am low in budget. That's why I bought the zoom lens rather than the prime lens. Though I know there's a lot of good prime lenses out there, but definitely I'll be collecting them one by one. But right now I'm happy with 18 to 135 millimeter and my T2. After having this camera, Fuji X-T2, then I saw that this Fujifilm family is giving away a lot of free seminars. I think it's almost every month. I try to attend them all for me to learn more about photography, the best way I can use my cameras, and they do it almost every month. And it's really amazing though, because this is not the first time I own a mirrorless camera. The first one that I used was from a different company, but I never experienced even a single seminar with them during that time. So The last seminar that I attended with the Fujifilm was with Mr. Elia Locardi. Wow, it's really is amazing. It really is so powerful, you know. It did a big effect to me into my life. Honestly, he's traveling the world. He sold his house technically. For him not to have a home, to make the whole world his home. Buying ticket, one-way ticket from one country to another and photographing the world is something that, wow, I don't know, I really can't explain it. And that's how generous Fujifilm is. And I'm so grateful and really happy. Want to know more about him? I will be posting the link on the description in some videos about him. I hope he inspires you as well. So, getting back to the cameras. Okay, now, the X-T2 is big and bulky, so I decided to make it my studio camera. Second problem, vlogging camera. I am already using the Fujifilm camera. So my second camera should be Fujifilm, so you know, can use the lenses on both cameras. So, first choice, X Pro 2. Nah, it didn't fit my budget. Drum roll! And the winner is the X-T20, X-T2's younger brother, made in China, but it's good. And the 16 to 50mm kit lens.
You were made for me, a grape was made to grow on a vine. Made for me, you were made for me, you were made for me.
T20, L plate, and the Joby. Well, that's how it works. Well, the 16 to 50 is not really a good wide lens, but I choose it over the 18-55 because 16 is wider than 18. Though I know the 10 to 24, which I'm going to show you right now. It's really better, right? That's a 50,000 peso lens. I don't have the budget for it right now, so I'll take the most or use the most out of this 16 to 50 lens until I have the budget to buy that one. Well, the other way that I use my X-T20 in vlogging, although the LCD doesn't flip on 180 degrees the way other vloggers want it. When you're outside, sometimes people tend to look at your LCD, right? I just changed the view mode from the LCD to viewfinder so no one would figure out or see the things that I am shooting that time. And I just tend to look at the lenses whenever I'm using it for vlogging. Sometimes when there's an LCD at the side or at the top of the camera, we tend to look at the LCDs more often rather than the lens. But with this setup that I have right now, I have no choice but to look at the lenses and try to get the reflections from there. So from those reflections, I can see if I'm centered or what. That way, I know for sure that I'm just looking at the lens, and on my view at the camera, I am always looking at you. So I really like shooting videos as if I am doing street photography, so discreet that even the people that I'm with doesn't even know that I'm actually already shooting the video. Check this out.
You're shooting video?
Yeah, right now.
Awesome.
One thing that I love most in these seminars is the free cleaning, external cleaning of your cameras and lenses. You see, even though you have the most expensive camera, if the after sales of that certain company is really bad, it's like having a bad camera as well. So, aside from this great seminar and experience with Elia Locardi, this one thing I will never forget with my experience with Fujifilm.
Ladies and gentlemen, Fujifilm's newest brand ambassador is Lifestyle.
So don't forget to subscribe or to like or subscribe or to like. Just hit subscribe and the like button. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.